And we're finally back with the renovations. So what are we looking at? We are looking at my wall, and I'm gonna clean this bit up. I'm gonna replace it with mirrors, and here is a new fridge finally, because I've been living with a mini fridge for many years, and it's just not good enough anymore. So I've done some research and I got this Samsung fridge. It's got a very small dent in it, and I managed to get it for only like 600 quid when it retails for like 1200. So I got a very good deal because you can't even see the dent. It's a very tiny dent, and it's a front stainless steel panel at the front, which I love, and it's got an energy rating of A. So first of all, I need to make space for the actual fridge, so I need to cut away with some of the cupboards that were there before. So we are going to get rid of that, so there's enough space and room. So got to realign some things, but that's no problem. I had a bit of a miscalculation in my measurements actually, so although you see me cut it once, I'm gonna have to do it again after we try to fit it in, and fitting it in was much more challenging than I expected because this fridge is taller than me. It's like 2 meters or something, and I got a little window above the door, so that wouldn't even fit. I had to put it on this back and slide it in without actually damaging the floor, because that fridge is heavy as hell. So yeah, and we got a desk above the radiator, so we had to like shimmy it under. But we got good progress here, so things are looking much nicer. Maybe. Let's see what the queen is cooking. Fancy new fridge. So with that out of the way, we can actually continue. And I was cycling around because what I like to do is when I know that I can get something for free, because people throw away stuff like this all the time. I found these incredible IKEA mirrors just thrown out. So I was just cycling around and I found them, and I managed to stack them on my bike so I could cycle with that, and got them home somehow and cleaned it up, and they're literally brand new, not a single scratch. So I'm very happy with this find. This has got to be like 200 quid worth of mirrors here, and I'm going to utilize them with 3M acrylic tape to make the hallway seem much bigger. The light will bounce off them, and it will create a massive depth of space. So that's going to be a really good way to increase the space without actually increasing it. We'll give it the illusion of increasing space. So this is exactly what I'm going to do now. So instead of actually fixing all this wallpaper or the holes, it's not actually necessary, because I'm just going to cover it up anyway. So I'm going to clean up these mirrors first, of course, and use some isopropyl alcohol to make sure there's no oils on them, no dirt. And I'm going to stick this 3M double-sided tape, which is extremely strong. Like, there's no way this is coming off. Actually, if we were to try to take it off, it would actually peel off the wallpaper, I guarantee you. But yeah, I'm making sure that the tape is actually very secure, using my nails and digging them in. So now with a lot of pressure, of course I cleaned both sides, both the mirror and the wall, and now just put some pressure on exactly where I want it to be. And now we can actually clean the mirror as well with my favorite Muscle, Mr. Muscle window cleaner, and some kitchen roll. God, kitchen roll changed my life. I use kitchen roll so much now. Very weird comment, but yeah, I love kitchen roll. Say what you want. I buy them all the time, and yeah, keeps things much cleaner than using like towels. And so this is the hallway wall, and this wall is very plain, but I think we can increase how it impacts the space with mirrors, because we've got light coming in from the bathroom. However, not much ends up in the hallway, and this really expands the space. You'll see how it will look once it's done, but it will really come out. It will come out really well, trust me. Because obviously this is me recording this video in the future, so I already know what it looks like. So yeah, because this footage was recorded, when was it? Around oh my god, like 5 months ago. It's been that long. But yeah, I've been working on other stuff and I haven't had a chance to actually finish all the renovation videos. Been working on other projects. But yeah, I'm gonna align them symmetrically in terms of left, right, up, down, whatever that means. You'll see when we get there, but for this episode I'm just going to do the 2 mirrors in the hallway. Yeah, that happened. Massive crash in the hallway, which was a bit of a shock. And yeah, I didn't expect this to happen, but it did, and there's a reason for that, because I didn't really I didn't think how much weight I would be putting up on those shelves that were above the hallway walls. Now they were screwed in with metal wall plugs, but into a plasterboard rather than the studs. So it is a bit of a step back, but we can learn from this, because now I know how much weight I'm gonna put on those. Well, this was a bit of a shocker. The whole wall came down. The whole thing came down. I'll have to reinforce this. Look at that. These came off. Instead of here, it should have went into a stud like this. Idiot Tom. Too much weight, obviously. So let's fix the wall up. It's not going to take too long. It should only take me a few hours or so, but I'm going to have to cut away from the wallpaper and fill those holes where the raw plugs were with some filler. And here we go, patched up already the wallpaper, so you won't be able to tell that it was cut out. But I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't use the same holes. I'm gonna have to offset it to use different holes, and obviously utilize the studs, the wall studs. Otherwise, the same will just happen again, because obviously I'm putting a lot of weight on these. So yeah, shifting them off slightly. Oh yeah, I'm actually using my special technique in finding the stud, using a nail and hammering it in until I feel some resistance. Well, a lot of resistance, and then I know it's a stud. Because using my stud finder didn't work very well, but using the nail and hammering it in works very well for me, and I know where the stud is because I secured my guitars to the other side. So I was able to estimate it, but I wanted to be accurate. So yeah, screwing this in is going to give a lot of strength, and there's no way it's going to come out without the stud being taken down with it. So yeah, it's going to be secure now. And those are actually 3D printed anchors, brackets, and they are super strong. I actually designed them myself. Well, I used some models and I modified them to fit my needs. But let's put back all my boxes and get things back moving. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, huh? So I've got a bit of reinforcement here, so that's going into metal this time. Even though this wasn't the problem was these 2 middle pieces. They collapsed from the plasterboard, but now they are secured into studs. So this really shouldn't happen anymore. So yeah, a bit of a pain, but valuable lesson learned. Thing is though, I started off with making these without the intention of having so much weight on them. But yeah, to be honest, this only took me around 2 hours to fix, so that's alright. And Carol, wasn't very impressed. She was very angry actually. She was like, "How dare you get able to do that?" And I think I'm going to put up this very nice clothing rack, but I'm going to use my hats for it because I got a spare one. I already have one up in the hallway on the opposite side where the stairs are for the jackets, for coats and stuff. Okay, quick update. We've got a mirror there. Door is nice. Look at that. The floor needs washing though, I know. Door. as a way to compare, this is the previous door. The hallway is incredible. Look at this. All silicone. I put 2 mirrors up here to give more space, and obviously because I like looking at myself. Obviously. This door. I have to put the handle back on this door. Installed closet lights, and I'm gonna remove this mirror and put it in the bathroom because I like looking at myself. Not really. It's to expand size in a way because, well, to be honest, I can see the back of my head when I'm doing my hair, for example, and because it'll make the place look bigger. Work on the hallway, the doors, new fridge, mirror, and I'm gonna redo the countertops completely. And this is Carolina, por favor, hermosa. Yesterday I also mounted the Dyson Hoover to this back wall in the hallway. This is a much better location than where it was. So it was here behind the fridge. Well, the fridge, it was here before, but now we've got a big fridge, and I needed to remove the rack of towels, and the Dyson was there before. And I think it's a much better location if it's in the hallway because it's in the center of the home, and that way you can just take the Hoover from the center and it will always be in the center. One thing that I did have to do is I had to extend the wire, so it goes from here, goes there, into the loft, through the loft, comes out here. You see the black wire there, it goes down, behind there, behind the washing machine, and it's there. So yeah, I did have to extend the wire quite a lot, and the first time I extended it, I got it wrong. I don't know how I got it wrong. I think the soldering of the wires went a bit dodgy, so it didn't pass the voltage or wattage. But yeah, now it's in the center and it's very handy. It's right above my tools. I'm very happy with that. Oh, also found this desk as well. It's thrown out, so it's like a DIY area, I suppose.